Oh, yes, perfect. Hi, Gretchen.
Hello.
How are your meetings going so far?
Well, this is actually my first one.
Oh, okay. So there's different people doing them?
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
see.
each classmate is going to have be assigned a different person to
Got
do
it.
But
Makes
yeah,
sense.
we'll see how it goes. I apologize if it's a little bit choppy. I am going to be reading off of a script for guidance.
Okay.
But I'm happy to answer any questions, or if you feel uncomfortable for any reason, we can stop.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So to start off, good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Katelyn Serpa. You can call me Katelyn. Is there a certain name that you want to go by?
I can go by Yuritsa.
Yuritsa?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
awesome.
Caitlin, I need your checklist.
Oh, yes. 1 second, and here's the checklist for you.
Thank you. I'm so
This
sorry to
is
interrupt.
Sophia, no worries. She's just going to be observing me today. All of the information that we discuss is going to be confidential, and it'll only be viewed by our instructor, Dr. George.
Okay.
All right. Are you comfortable? Does this all work for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
So today I'm going to ask you a series of questions about your eating patterns. Have you met with a nutrition counselor before?
I have not. I'm actually trying to at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm happy that I'm meeting here with you. As a peer nutrition educator, I can provide nutrition education on only 3 topics: eating on a budget, reading a nutrition label, or eating a balanced diet. Do any of these sound of interest to you?
I would say eating a balanced diet.
Eating a balanced diet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to make a note here. All right. Okay, so I'll remember this as we talk through this today.
Okay.
So just moving forward, I'm just going to need your verbal consent. And I will also ask if you could please sign this for me here. Thank you.
And today is the 13th?
14th, I believe.
It's the 14th.
Now, do I have your consent to begin?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through a checklist, ask you a few questions. First, we're going to start off with challenges and supports going on in your routine that are related to your eating patterns. To start off, what grade or year are you here at San Francisco State?
This is my last semester. This is my 4th year.
Your 4th year?
Yeah.
Awesome. Senior. All right, do you live on or off campus?
Off campus.
Got it. And how long is your commute, roughly?
It's like a 15-minute walk.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's
It's right in
excellent.
the neighborhood, yeah.
Okay. Less than 30 minutes. That's great. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and start talking about a little bit more food-focused questions.
Okay.
How often do you buy meals and or snacks out, such as like on campus or like restaurant foods, fast food, etc.?
I would say like once or twice a week. That's not fast food. Just
Okay.
like
restaurants.
yeah, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Salads, like already made salads.
So would you say like sometimes or more rarely?
I would go rarely.
Rarely?
Yeah.
Okay. And then how often do you eat out on a typical weekend? Or how often do you buy meals on a typical weekend?
I would say every weekend.
Every weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
so often or always?
I would go with often.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then same scale, never, rarely, sometimes, often, or always, do you buy snacks out?
That's rarely.
Rarely?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, okay, so now we can move on to a 24-hour recall. We're just going to go over all the foods that you had from the time that you woke up yesterday till the time that you went to bed, including snacks, beverages, anything and everything. Okay, so first I'm gonna just go over what you ate yesterday, then I'm gonna plug in the details of specific measurements. We can use these to accurately describe,
Okay.
and then I'll review it all over again.
Okay.
Okay. Does this sound all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what is the first item that you had and at what time and place?
This is from this morning?
From yesterday.
Yesterday morning?
Yeah.
It was around 11 a.m.
11?
Yeah. Does water count?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say 7 a.m. water.
Sure. Problem. And about how much water?
I would say about 3 cups of water.
Would you say like about maybe this size of cups?
I would say 2 of those.
2 of these?
Yeah.
Sure. And, well actually we can go ahead and fill in location amounts afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, and then you said the next time when you started eating was around 11?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what was the meal that you had?
That was a bagel with cream cheese, egg, and arugula and cherry tomato. I don't know if you need to put all that, but
Yeah, I'll go ahead and write bagel. You said cream cheese.
Yeah, cream cheese, arugula, and tomato. Cherry
2 types of cheese? Cream cheese and...
tomato. Yeah, cream cheese and regular cheese, yeah.
Got it. Do you know if it was cheddar?
It was
or-
cheddar.
Okay. Arugula. And tomato, you
Cherry
said?
tomato, yeah.
Cherry tomato.
Mhm.
I know, that sounds delicious. Okay, and then you just had a bagel, approximately.
It's a regular sized bagel, right? I think it's bigger than this, actually.
Let me see if we've got better props for that. Would you say maybe
Yeah.
the size of the cookie?
And it was only half of it, so it wasn't the
Oh,
full
okay.
bagel, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then approximately how much cream cheese, like if you were to use maybe one of these?
I would say
or-
like one of these.
Okay,
It was
so not,
barely any.
not too much, okay. Right, and then the cheddar cheese?
The cheddar cheese is probably about this much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then how much arugula?
I can actually go with this 1/4.
About 1/4 of a
Yeah.
cup?
About that.
Sure. And then cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomato, 1/4 as well.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for your patience. And this was all at 11? right?
Yes.
Wonderful. And then what location was this at?
Home.
Home?
Yeah.
Got it. As well as the water.
Yeah.
All right, and then your next meal after this?
I had pretzel and hummus, actually.
Pretzel
I had
and
that
hummus.
until, I think it was like 140.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Around
fine. A
there.
rough estimation is okay. 140, and this was also at home?
Yeah.
And you said it was pretzel and hummus?
Yeah, whole wheat pretzels and hummus.
Awesome. And were there specific brands for these?
They were, well, the pretzels were Costco brand,
Okay,
and then the hummus was Trader Joe's brand.
nice. All right, and approximately how much of each?
The pretzels, I would say like 1 cup. The
Okay.
hummus, very little, like, I'll go with 1/4 of a cup.
Okay. All right. Excellent. And then we can go ahead and jot down your next meal after that.
That was actually my last meal.
That was your last one
Yeah.
before you went to bed? Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. All right.
I actually had ramen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the noodles?
Yeah.
Got it. Was there a particular brand that you had?
No, I went out to like a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
It was
restaurant
spicy.
might I
It was
ask?
no broth too. There was no broth on it.
No broth.
No broth.
Okay, so it was just noodles?
Yep, it was just noodles and like all the seasoning.
Okay.
Oh, it had braised beef on it.
Braised beef,
Yeah.
noodles, braised beef,
And eggs. Sorry.
no worries,
Raw
eggs,
egg.
any additional vegetables,
No, it had green onion.
green onion?
Yeah.
Yum.
Other than that, it is just like seasoning.
Okay. Okay, nice, sounds delicious. And what restaurant was this from?
No-jo ramen. So N-O-J-O.
Thank you. Okay, and what time did you have these at?
I actually had that around 6:27.
6:27?
Yeah, I actually remember
Nice.
his mention.
Very exact. Okay, all right, and approximately, how much of it do you think you had?
Can this whole basket count? Just the basket or no?
Sure, I don't see why
Yeah,
not.
I would say the basket.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and review over everything that I have here for you.
Okay.
So at 7 a.m. at your home, you had water, about 2 of these paper cups.
Yes.
Okay, and then at around 11 a.m., still at your home, you had a bagel, about half the size of the cookie, because you had half of the
Yeah.
bagel. I'll make a note. And then you had cream cheese, about the size of one of these die.
Yeah.
And then about 1 ping pong ball of cheddar cheese with about 1/4 of a cup of arugula
Yes.
and about 1/4 a cup also of cherry tomatoes. And then I have at 1:40 p.m. at your home as well, you had the whole wheat pretzel from Costco, about 1 full cup of that.
Mhm.
And then along with that, you had the hummus from Trader Joe's, about 1/4 cup of that.
Yes.
Awesome. And then I have around 6:27 p.m. You went to a restaurant called Nojo, and you had ramen, which consisted of noodles, braised beef, eggs, green onion, seasoning, and there was no broth in
Yeah.
that.
Correct.
And then the serving size was approximately the size of the basket?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. Thank you very much for sharing all of your dietary intake with me. Okay, now, as we review the nutrition education topic you were interested in, which was eating a balanced diet,
Yeah.
is this still something that you're interested in talking about?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, based off the information you gave. So my mentor has reviewed the information I'm going to share with you related to your selected topic. What I would like for us to do now is to think about the topic that you selected and the information that you shared with me. And I would like to work together on creating a SMART goal for you at the level that you could change and indicate. So SMART is an acronym, and it stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Nice, you know it. So we want it to be an accurate goal, something that's worth doing. We don't want it to be too hard, something that we can measure too.
Okay.
That way we can ensure that it's successful for you. All right, so let me see. I'm going to go ahead and jot down your goal. Do you have any goal in particular in mind?
I actually don't.
Okay,
I eat pretty well. I just sometimes don't eat.
I see. So maybe you want to increase the amount of times that you are eating?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Maybe just like consistency.
Consistency with your eating patterns?
Yeah.
Is there, so in relation to, I'm sorry. Okay, so in relation to eating a balanced diet, is there specific foods that you are like of concern to you, or certain
No,
nutritional
not really.
concerns?
Just like eating consistent, as in sometimes I'll eat everything that I want to eat when I'm hungry,
I see.
and I'll feel amazing, but then sometimes I just don't eat.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying is that when you do eat, you will eat a lot, and it'll
take
feel.
breakfast, lunch, snacks, smoothies, and then sometimes I'm just like, I'll drink a smoothie and that's it.
Okay, and your concern is that you want to be able to eat more.
Yeah.
Got it. You want to eat more meals in that case?
Yeah, in the consistent level.
Okay. I'm just gonna write that down. Okay. Are there any more concerns that you have with your diet or associated with this goal that you have? Or
No, not
factors in
really.
your life that might cause
Maybe
you
like time.
time?
Yeah.
Such
Such as
as-
just like I have to go to work, then I have to go to school, then I have to do homework.
Okay. So it sounds like you're saying you don't have enough time due to.
Actually, I don't make time to eat.
Okay.
Some days. Most days I do, just some days are not good.
Got it. And you're saying that this could potentially be due to school, work?
Yeah, it's just like a cram schedule.
Got it. I can relate. Alright. Now, do you think that there are any strengths or skills that would be helpful for you that you have currently right now, or that you want to work on for pursuing this goal in the future?
I like being in the kitchen, so there's
Okay.
no problem with me like cooking or anything like that.
So you enjoy kitchen,
Yeah.
you enjoy cooking?
Yeah.
That's a great skill to have. Alright. Is there anything else that you want to add?
I actually know how to budget like the healthy foods that people, think is too
Budgeting.
expensive or stuff like that. Like I find certain markets that have like fish, instead of getting at like a certain other store was just one pack for, I don't know, $20,
Got
and you
it.
could get more. Just
So
like,
budgeting isn't necessarily a concern for you.
Yeah.
You've got
so
the
that's
skills
kind of
for
a
that.
strength, I would say.
Okay. I'd have to agree. Right. Okay. All right, now, to get a better idea of where you are to make a change, we're going to use this ruler to assess what level you are at and how prepared you are to make that change. Feel free to let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, meaning that you're not ready, 10 being that you are completely ready to make that change.
I would go for 8.
8?
So.
Okay,
Is this
you
ready? Yeah.
feel pretty
I'll go for 8.
confident?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And thank you again for answering all these
Yeah,
questions.
no problem.
All right. So from your response, it appears that you are in the stage of readiness. What do you already know about your selected topic of eating a balanced diet?
I would say to avoid trans fatty foods.
Okay.
That's like the main thing. And just don't eat out a lot.
Got it. That's definitely a plus. Anything else you want to add?
I would say like not get overwhelmed with meal prepping.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I just know certain people that just think meal prepping takes too long, but
Mhm.
then I found like certain methods to just not have it take that long. I don't know. It might just depend on what people cook.
So it sounds like you understand the importance of meal prepping for success in eating balanced meals.
Yeah, and in time use too, I would say.
Okay. Got it. All right. Now, if it's all right with you, could I take a moment to provide you with a little nutrition education on your topic?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Okay. I'm just going to so I'm just gonna summarize these benefits that have been created by Dr. George and looked over, and I'd be happy to read through them with you. If you have any questions as I'm going through them, please just let me know. I'd be happy to talk about them.
Okay.
All right, so to start off, fruits and vegetables. Try adding about 4 to 5 servings, specifically of vegetables, but try adding them to every meal and snack. A good rule of thumb is to make half your plate fruits and or vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are good because they're high in nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber, but also lower in calories, fat, and sodium. You don't have to only buy fresh or organic produce. Sounds like you're kind of aware of where to get these items.
Yeah.
All forms, including frozen, canned, dried, and juice, count. Frozen options are good because you can keep it longer, which helps prevent waste. If buying canned, be sure to rinse them off, kind of get rid of the extra sodium. And if you are going to buy juice, it's recommended to buy 100% juice rather than getting juice that has any added sugar in it. Try to eat a variety of vegetables. That's always better than eating just one, including dark greens, red or orange vegetables, starchy, or other vegetables to make sure that you're getting a variety of nutrients. Okay, and let's see. I'm looking at what you already had in comparison to your sheet from your dietary recall. Is there any do you think that you could have added in your dietary recall any fruits or vegetables?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe more during lunch.
Okay,
Yeah. Instead of just waiting until 6 to eat.
sure, sure. Let me jot that down. That's definitely a skill. I noticed that you recognize that. Now moving forward, protein is also a really great thing to have, especially for keeping you fuller longer. There are many animal and non-animal protein sources, such as nuts, seeds, soy, fish, beans, peas, and also eggs. Most people do eat enough protein, but might need a little bit more of leaner sources of protein, and just more of a variety. If eating animal sources of protein, eat lean, low-fat meat, poultry, fish to decrease like trans fat and saturated fat intake. You can try roasting, baking, or broiling your meat rather than frying it to give it more nutritional value. Try to avoid processed meats such as ham, sausage, deli meats. These tend to have a lot of sodium in it. All right, let's see. So I do see that you had some meat for dinner. Do you think any other times would be appropriate to add it in, or how do you feel about that?
I think I was pretty full off the bagel.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's probably why I just moved to the pretzels and hummus and didn't eat afterwards.
no worries. Got it. All right, and then moving on to grains. So grains are divided into 2 subgroups, whole grains and refined grains. Whole grains contain the entire grain kernel. They're going to have more fiber to them. It has the bran, germ, and the endosperm. Refined grains have been milled, a process that removes the bran and the germ, which removes the dietary fiber, as well as the iron and many B vitamins that are in them. Although some of the vitamins are added back, the fiber doesn't get added back. So in this case, it's always good to choose something like brown rice instead of white rice, or whole wheat pasta instead of refined pastas.